Okay, and we're back, as promised, on a... Oops, another... I'm just gonna make my live stream pop up on my YouTube there. It is almost morning on this exciting day, and here's what we've got going on. So I did manage to fix everything off camera. On the last episode, we had a crash, so I caught us up. I also moved this wall back one, so there's that little gap there now. Or, you know, it comes to an angle. Otherwise, no, it would have been fine here, but this creates a more prominent, imposing structure. And it's the same over here if I'm not... Actually, no. No, I need to make it the same, probably. Which means I need to do this. And I probably need to revise that. Oh, that's right, I'm full on inventory here. I went and got more, well, I took some limestone from storage, but then sandstone, but then I collected a whole bunch, so, oops, that's not quite flush. So this is going to be the wall here. Alright. And let me go quickly gather those resources that we dropped. Don't want to waste it. Okay. Okay, that should be good. So, in other words, curve ends, and then it's one in before the wall starts. Curve ends, and then it's one in before the wall starts. And I guess what I probably just need to do is accept that this wall is not going to be here. Okay. Oh, that just used the stick right up there. Yeah, there we go. And then I think it's going to just use the stick from the ground. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting mechanic. If you have resources sitting around, the game tends to use those resources rather than go to your inventory first. Okay, so that means that this is a ridiculous thing to have there. I don't mind this, per se. Although I think it's probably not optimal. Let's just go with that for structure. So, I've been thinking a lot about this. And I don't mind this gatehouse. I did take out the portcullises there. I'm not sure about that stair. I might come back to that. I am going to get rid of this one just so I don't feel constrained by it. Because I really do think this needs to be structurally sound. But I've decided what I'm going to do back here. Is make this sort of the keep. So if you want, let me, oh, we're out of sticks. 1 second. So if you want to think about it this way, what I'll do is I'll zoom out in our view in just a second. Once I finish these. I don't know how well you can see this. It is a little dark, but it's going to be morning any second now. So once the sun comes out, you'll be able to see everything better. I do have one brazier, whatever it's called. I think it's brazier on me. I think, yeah. So I could put this temporarily right there. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. And I really do like the feel of this. Okay. So this area back here, where the house is and where my arches are and this grass field, That's going to be the inner bailey, where you come through this gate, and that's how you access this courtyard. There's going to be buildings along the sides, and then I think I'm going to put the keep inside these doors, and probably leave that door right there. In order to make the keep nice and big, maybe 10 high, I'm going to need structure. I'm going to need solid blocks on the bottom. So the keep is going to have an artificially... We're going to use some techniques to make this keep get a little bit bigger. It's going to be square. You can't really do a round keep. Not that you'd want to anyway. Keeps tended to be square or rectangular. But I think that's going to look cool. So there's, you know, you enter here, the keep's like right there. And then this area where I'm standing now is going to be the outer bailey, the inside the castle, but less protected area of the castle. So the main castle, if you want to think of it that way, is this. And this is the secondary part of the castle. So that's going to be the game plan for this build. How are we doing on logs? I have 3 logs. Okay, so I can do that. I did get into a couple fights with barbarians out back, so let's go ahead and melt down their tools. Now, when the sun comes up, theoretically, those berry bushes will repopulate. I think that's how that works. Still got 5 days on my taxes. And I think I can just do this. I think this counts as fuel, to be honest. But I definitely don't have any use for those. And I always, well, almost always melt these down. Okay. That should be good. Right, okay. So, 2 of those. And the hope is that these fuel sources will start to be used. These melt down into metal parts. I'll go ahead and grab those. Very useful. Metal parts are one of the more useful, you know, sort of raw objects in the game. So... Okay. So I think I need to make... I mean, I could put... I'm gonna grab this back. So what I need to do is I need to put a gatehouse here. And the question is whether I put it right up against this ramp, like so. Probably. I don't even know if I can do that. Looks like it. And that way it would just face right into the... I think I'll do that. In order to make that really secure, I probably need to go ahead and do number 8 pillars right there and there. Does that seem, no, that's not gonna work. It's not even on anything. Oops. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with a slightly less pure right there. And then I need a portcullis. So the portcullis, this is kind of my gatehouse design mentality here. I do need one thing for murder holes, theoretically, and we're just gonna have to trust that we're gonna be able to figure that out. And then this thing here, and I don't know if I want it like that, or the other way. Probably like that. And then the murder holes will go there. Okay. And then I've been doing arrow slit windows along my gatehouses. So I guess I'll do that there as well. And I will need some more of these for sure. Not sure when I'm gonna, quite where I'm gonna end this platform, but I'm definitely gonna have it go out to at least there. We're probably about to run out of sandstone again. Oh, we got 240, it's not too bad. I'll just go to the warehouse and stock back up. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm excited about this phase of the project. We are using a ton of stone on these foundations, so it's not gonna seem like we're getting as far as fast. But believe me, this is so important, and it is very productive. Boy, that is narrow. I don't even know if that's worth having. Yeah, it is. You can still get them. Okay. And I guess on this one, do I want an arrow slit? Sure. Okay. So obviously, you know, the thought of an arrow slit. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the attackers could get in there pretty well. In other words, I feel like those arrow slits are not quite as amazing as they would be in real life. An arrow slit in real life is a deeper thing. It's not just one wall thick, so I don't know. They look kind of neat though, so I'll leave them for now. And this guy here. Okay, so there is our basic thing. And this is constructed. And let's do this one. We're going to need some more sticks. I believe I'm going to be out of sticks, yeah. So let's grab some logs. And while I'm at it, I'll grab some more sandstone as well. I do have quite a bit. Oh, I moved these. I added another pot, but I basically had to destroy the old one and make another one, but I made a second one while I was at it to make these apple trees. So they're doing their thing. Okay, there we go. And I'll just fill up my thing with as much sandstone as I can get. Okay, and I guess I'll do a little bit more. And then I'll just do a bunch of sticks. Okay, that should be good. And the sun is about to peek over that mountain. It's definitely starting to feel like daytime, the ambient lighting, so that's cool. You know, one thing you can do if you're wanting to kind of see things a little bit better is you can zoom in with the crossbow, so that's always nice. I kind of wish I knew exactly where the sun rises over that mountain. I'm sure it depends a little bit on where precisely you stand, but should I make these walls too thick? I'm really tempted to do that. I mean, this one doesn't matter as much, but I don't know. I will reserve judgment on that issue. For now, I will for sure do this. Could do a little dip down. I have an idea for this wall. Okay, so that's most of the wall. And then what I was thinking maybe is I could do... Ooh, I need a little outside thing there. Oops. These doors are annoying. I'm tempted to get rid of them all. I just don't want to do anything that I want to make a final decision on those doors before I collapse the, or, you know, before I change, you know, so if I build a tower, it doesn't collapse. Okay, so here's my idea with this little section of wall. Just to mix it up a little, why not do this? And I fell off, of course. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I could do that. Huh. Actually, that fits better, doesn't it? I want this with entrance left, but no door. Why can't I place that? Alright, well, I guess I'll stick to number 7, because the other one won't place. Yeah, that's got the one with no door. And the truth is that if the enemies made it in here, a little wooden door is probably not going to do a lot to stop them from going up in that tower. That door seems to be fine, you see, because I can just walk right through there. And so I'll leave that door for security, but I'm take the other one out. Okay. So anyway, as I was doing... I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do over here, too. I guess there's probably stairs and platforms. Maybe a building? I don't know. I'll leave it open for now. Okay, so obviously this is gonna be a little dip down in the interior of the wall, which we've seen in other places in our wall. Alright. And we're all connected up here now. Probably want a stairs, so people can access this. That should be fine. Okay, and then I will want... Ooh, you know, I didn't really think about this, but I guess what I want to do... Do I have planks and stuff? I think I do. Okay, I guess like that, and then number 8, and... Yeah, I guess that's the better place for it. It's a little bit, you know, sloppy, or imprecise, whatever you want to call it. I should probably put some pillars or something. Should I go pillars or should I go wall? I guess the wall is going to be more secure, so maybe I'll do that. And then do that and that. Okay. So this is way more complicated than it needs to be, but it does add a certain defensive situation that is nice. Okay, then we will construct that, and that, and that, and that. And, you know, in terms of the wall here, you know, it really doesn't need to be that big. You know, there is a bit of a natural hill there, and it does get a little short here. But with the Barbican towers going up, should be okay. And I really don't... I mean, the only other option would be to go ahead and put a stairs or something here and make this into... I don't know. I might have to extend the height of this wall, to be honest. These towers are going to look weird if I don't. But let's just continue on with things that we know we're going to need, such as these arrow slit Barbican windows. Man, I hate placing these large round ones. Okay. Okay, so now we have symmetry on both sides with the arrow slit windows, and that's pretty awesome. I don't know how, you know what, I think I should take this out and focus on making the wall one taller. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna commit to that. So rather than have this complicated thing here, sadly, I'm gonna go like this. And we're gonna get rid of it. This is the nature of this game, a little bit. Okay, so the sun is coming up over this ridge. So that's pretty cool. Actually, ooh, ow, that hurt. Okay. I'll find a place where I can stand, where I can... I mean, that little place is an interesting vantage point because it does come right up over that little notch. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I will want to maybe work with that idea, you know, somehow, some way. Maybe build some sort of solar device. I could build a what's it called, a sundial. It'd be kind of fun. Yeah, because the sun's going to come right, well, and it's not going that way, so it's not quite as amazing. But if you stand on this wall, you can see the sunrise, and it'll go this way across the sky. And it really hits here nicely. So eventually, if I build a tunnel system up through my keep, that would be a cool place to end up. I mean, if this castle gets crazy, right now I have you know, it's a very ambitious design, but it's not outrageous. But if this castle got crazy, I'd be up in that mountain. Okay. So the way to do this at this point is to put these on here. Again, I may make this too thick. And then I think what I should probably do is put some arrow slit windows here. something like that. Maybe every other. And I'll put one here as well. And we'll put a pillar on the corner. I will make a decision about adding more arrow slits or just regular walls later. But this will be enough to get the idea in place. And then I really do think the best idea here I really think it's gonna be one of these. Well, actually not even that. I want to do this one. These things are notoriously hard to place because they stick out. Let me do the left one. What if I did... Where are those? Here we go. Battlement. I want the one that goes up. This guy here. Okay, so if I put this one here, is that right? I guess that's right. I could put like a door or something here, but that'd be just weird. I'm gonna have to think about this design a little bit. But I do want those stairs to go, well, not sure where. It's either there or there. I guess it has to be here. So it's pretty narrow, but it allows access on this side as well. And that way I have underneath access. And so I can basically do what I was going to do on this side. Except I'm just not sure yet. And I guess it really doesn't need to be too thick. I mean, chances are if somebody's going to breach the wall with the catapult, it's going to be from out here, not... They're not going to wheel it up here and shoot at this. On the other hand, it provides me with some options for this. Oh man, I think it needs to be too thick over here and not necessarily too thick over here. So that's what I'm going to go with. We can always change it later. So I'm going to go with these. Okay, so with that, and then I guess I will commit to regulars in between. The sun has fully risen now. And our crops are coming in. It's what happens in the morning in this game. Okay, so now we have this interior wall section, which is always fun. You know, I probably overdo it on my walls a little bit. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then I guess I'll leave that open. Hell, I could even do one of these. Have to be up. I want it up. I guess I could... The easier thing might be this one. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be... And then I guess I might as well fill this in while I'm over here. So I'll do number 4. Rounded. And actually, let me get rid of... That one shouldn't be a problem, but is this door... Let me see how this goes, and then we may get rid of one or both of the doors. Why can't I place that? Come on, game. Maybe it's this that is preventing me. This game is so sensitive with object placement. And you sometimes have to be like away from the place where you're putting it, and sometimes you have to be on it, and sometimes you have to be above it. I just don't understand why I can't place that. Okay, let me get rid of this. This was a sandstone spiral stairs left. I got rid of that, so let's see if I can place these now. Well, needless to say, this is very frustrating. Do I have to have a... I've got one there. Oh, I see the problem. Okay, so here's the problem. I'm trying to place this right into this slot here. Problem is, I've already got this guy here that you can't see because it's hidden so well. So I'll get rid of him, and I'll place a square one. And then it covers both sections there. It's probably the same issue on the other side. I just couldn't see it. Yeah, same issue here. Okay, so this will be... That's an easy fix. Wonder if that's why I couldn't place that squared off piece on this tower below earlier. Oops. Accidentally right-clicked on that. Okay. Okay, so that's the one that theoretically I want. And that will interfere with the stairs a little bit. If I come up here on the stairs, I'm going to hit that door just a little bit, but not too bad. I'll keep it for now. I do not understand the difference between the sharp and the regular stairs. I guess one's for square towers, maybe? I'm just going to stick with the regular. Seem pretty sharp to me. Okay. So that takes us up there. So that completes the tower. I guess these doors are probably okay. That one, I guess, is a little bit cumbersome. Since you can walk around the tower anyway, though, I don't see why it matters why I need a door. I feel like the game's lagging a bit. Hope we don't crash again. So let me just replace it with the non-door version. I guess I'll do this one too. Yeah, the game is definitely lagging, and I'm not sure if it's something I'm doing or what. But it seems to be doing building okay, so I think it's because I was maybe like... Feels like friction, you know what I mean? Definitely gonna have to work on this tower. This tower is a disaster. Okay. And then up here, I guess... Yeah, I guess I'll have to do... number 4s. I love it when I can do things that they did in the real Middle Ages, such as use wooden parts on top of stone parts. I love that. Because that's how it was. Like, they wouldn't have wasted stone on a floor up here on the top of this wall. They would have just gone with wood. Probably. Although we are in the desert, and wood is not plentiful, but... Okay, so then the question is, do I do battlements or do I do machicolations? Let me try a little section of the machicolations and see how it looks. I'm somewhat leaning towards just doing battlements, to be honest, on this section. This is a little bit delicate. There we are. And now it should be a little easier. Oh yeah, we actually have an issue with that on these windows. It's not gonna let me, is it? Or is it? Oh yeah, I can. How does that affect the view of the window? I'm curious. Well, let me just pound these into place and see how it looks. And then this one, I'll just do one more. Okay. Looks, I mean, it feels good up here, but might not down below. So let's take a look. Okay, so there's that. Actually, that doesn't really interfere with my range of fire from this arrow hole. Same with this one, probably, well, a little bit just there, but not a whole lot. So I'm not going to worry about interference from that. I'm going to worry about whether it looks good. If it looks good, we'll keep it. If not, we'll go back. See, the issue is going to be this corner here, but if there's... I guess there's going to be a tower that gets completed here, so... I don't know. It looks pretty good, I gotta say. I'll leave it in place for now. I keep doing that. I keep kind of starting to build something, and I don't quite finish. Couple of those. Just having a little food there to keep me going. And this ladder seems to be, that actually works pretty well, so I like that a lot, so I'm gonna keep it. And then I guess what I could do, I could come along here with a lower stone thing and place buildings along the this backside. I do, you know, I hate to say it, but I really need to get rid of this building. It's starting to get to the point where that's in the way. The well is probably in the way too. I definitely want a well, I just don't know where I want it. I guess I could work on this tower a little. So basically, the basic shape of this tower is round, and then at least 2 going out this way. So the main place where I don't have that right now is here. I want it to go up about 6. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now. And then this probably needs... I could do something like this. Well, actually I have an idea. What I could do is I could do number 4 here. Yeah. Actually, that's going to be just fine. Okay. And then I need to probably do something like this. Basically what I'm doing right now for the remainder of this episode is just miscellaneous improvements to my castle so that it can become functional. Okay, so that feels pretty complete. And then here as well, I probably want to go with a window. And we may want to put some pillars down below, actually, if I'm going to do that. And then here I should just do a wall for a oops. Oh, that's kind of neat, though. I'll keep that. Put a little statue or something in there. Okay. Now, what I should do... And I'm still getting some weird rubber bandy issues. But I really should do this. Okay. And what that does is it adds structural support to that. So this is still preserved, and I could actually create a little staircase that goes down to that. Or something, you know. Like this. We'll see. I might just keep that. It looks really neat. I really like that basement room. It's like a dungeon or something. You know, it's so light down here, but this could be like a dungeon. It really could. I wish it were a little bit bigger if it was going to be a dungeon. So I could put some barrels in there or something. And then this works out really well. This could be like a barracks or an armory type area. And then, okay, so the next step on this tower, let's go ahead and add some more walls. Okay, so in order to do that, I might need to move that brazier. I think I should probably just wall that. So let's do this. Or should I go with this one? Whoa, 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 whoa. We got some activity. Oh, that is... There, somebody used to have a castle there, so I wonder what's going on there. That concerns me, to be honest. That might be what's causing some lag. I will come back to my castle, but I'm so curious about what's going on over there. I do not like seeing the red fangs of death on any medieval engineer's map where I don't know what it is or where it's anywhere close to me. Oh man, that looks so good. I'm so pleased with how my castle is coming along. I could make a little path, and now I'm just gonna go down. Don't want to destroy the pristine mountain. grab a few of these sandstones on the way. I'm just gonna go check it out, make sure it's not anything to be overly concerned about. Okay, so that's the castle that I'm talking about. Now this castle, as far as I know, was abandoned. It's clearly, it doesn't have a claim block on it. Maybe it's decaying and part of it fell. That would not surprise me. Obviously, any game with a physics engine, you're gonna get some lag resulting from more advanced physics issues. The last time I went exploring near somebody's castle, I got shot by an automatic harbor rat. Okay, I'm gonna go hide in these bushes for a second. Alright. And I'm gonna push. Yeah, he's on. By the way, I need to check a setting. Okay. Just don't want people to hear what I'm saying if they're not. I don't know what's going on. I feel like he's probably rebuilding his castle, and maybe a barbarian got him, or he fell and died to his... He plummeted to his own demise. That'd be my guess. It's a nice castle. Anyway, I'm going to be prudent and not go up there, because I don't want him to think I'm doing anything wrong, or, you know, people get really weirded out when you approach their land. Might as well grab some lumber while I'm here. He really should rebuild his claim blocks, though. Let's do 10 more trees. These palm trees, lovely though they are, tend to produce far fewer logs per capita than a pine tree would. This one had 4. That's a humongous haul for a pine tree, or for a palm tree. This one's gonna have 3. This one's gonna have maybe 2. Yeah, 2 on that one, so you get the idea. Pine trees tend to have, you know, 6, 7, 8 logs. Alright, let's do this for the last one here. You know, that player is in a little bit of a advantageous position insofar as he has access to all these trees. But I think I have better access to stone. And when you're building a castle, that is raw ingredient number 1. Oh, these berries are nice too. Well, it's good to see him back on. I think that land has been unclaimed for almost a week or maybe longer. So I feel like the player's probably trying to rebuild or reclaim that area, which is great. Okay, so we're doing okay there. I'll just eat these berries for munchies, munchy food. Have these roots as well. Guys, I think I'm going to play some Kingdom Come Deliverance in a little bit once I finish this episode. What a great game that is, huh? If you haven't played, you need to, especially if you're into medieval type games. Alright. So, grab some herbs while I'm at it. Herbs, turns out, are extremely important for cooking meat in this game, which is kind of makes sense, but is also kind of weird. You know? Okay. Do you ever play a video game and you start doing something while you're watching something, and then for the rest of eternity you always associate that particular part of the video game with whatever you were watching? I mean, I do that all the time. This area where I'm mining now for large sand... Oh, you can actually see... Yeah, you can see little floaty pieces. I wonder what the range on that is. Anyway, that'd be so funny if it went all the way over there and hit him. Although, mean. Certainly not my intention. Seems like they have really long ranges, those crossbows. Okay, so this area I was finishing watching Star Trek Discovery Season 1. So I'm always going to associate this area with Star Trek Discovery Season 1. This little mountain that I'm mining right now. This is a great place for me to get my stone from because A, it's plentiful. There's tons of large sandstone you're going to get from mining here. But it also creates a... it lowers this mountain, which is right across from my castle, thereby making it less practicable to attack from. Makes my castle safer. Okay, so with that, ooh, look at that shadow, the shadows, that's cool. Okay, and we're back through the main gatehouse. Nope, our trees are done. I can go ahead and grab those. Now these trees are finally capable of being planted, so I don't know how many trees I need. I think this will take me up to about 7 or 8. Yeah, I've got 5, so it's gonna be 8. Why don't I grab some more sandstone just to be, you know, continuing to do that. Sandstone is great in storage. It's even better when it's on my walls. Okay. So let's turn our attention well, let me finish what I was doing with that tower on the wall. Then I'm going to turn my attention over to that side. I will leave those berries for later tonight, after this episode to harvest, probably off camera. Okay, so this is what I was working on. Again, we're going for a height of 6 on this tower. And you gotta be careful. The tower is officially defined. I think I can have it be this weird lopsided shape here. Although I could put a floor here. It'd be kind of cool to have it extended out. I mean, this needs to happen anyway, so I might as well put that there. But then should I put one here? I want it right there. And then I could actually put a pillar. Nah, I shouldn't do that. I should stick to my structural integrity here, but oh, that would be really cool if I could. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? I could do one of these, one of these number 6s. And then that, and then I do need some columns here probably, but I do believe that will support some stonework above it. Although you always question how much do you want to, you know, mess with things. I think probably just that. And I kind of have this like idea that maybe I'll put like a building here or something, you know? And this I have no idea what I'm going to do with, but it looks kind of cool, so let's continue. Getting a lot of lag, I think, from that neighbor. Do I have a crafting table around here somewhere? Could have sworn I did. There's one. It's not doing a whole lot of good down there. Let me just go grab it. Oh wow, look at all that inventory. Shit. I'll come back for it. I got the planks I needed, that's the main thing. I can actually take the spiral staircase. Boy, I'm getting so much lag from that neighbor. Has he still got the... Okay, and then we'll do this guy. I might want to think about just doing one level here instead of more than one. But I think I kind of want to do something like this. This game has one issue that it's not really a huge issue, but obviously there's a gap here, and it's because these are on the outside and these are on the inside of the cell. And it's not a huge deal, like I said, because you can just build around that basically and kind of take that into account as you build. But it's something to keep in mind for sure. I really like this. I really like what I've done here. I basically created a whole room by arching that out, and that's really cool. So this could be part of the armory that I mentioned. So this is a huge tower. This could be the armory tower. I think I like that. And this could be part of that. I don't know if I'll put doors and stuff in there or not, but and then what I think I will do, I think I will put. I think I will bring it back in here, which means I'm going to need some columns. So I hate to mess up this room with a column, but I think I do need one at least there. I think that's got something under it that support which we're on that one. Yeah. Be there, right? It's on. It's on this one here. So it's right here. It's on this wall right there. That one doesn't. Okay. I was trying to maybe place one on here on this stair, but I guess I can't do that. Okay, whatever. I don't need it. What I want to do now is I want to do something like this. So I want a door here. Does it probably want one with an actual door? Yeah, I don't... Oh, man, I gotta do it on the inside. So that's nice, but I really need it to be... I have an idea. I can put that there as long as I put pillars or something on this side. Right there. Can I do that? Yes. Can I put one underneath? Why can't I put one underneath? Well, in theory that's supported, even though it doesn't look like it is. And I would really like one underneath that. Can I... What if I just temporarily got rid of these? And then if I went like this... No. It's gotta be those pillars, but is this gonna block my ability to put the stairs there? I guess the stairs don't have to be there, it'd just be real nice if they could be. Okay, that looks pretty stable, but the real question is, can I put those stairs back in? And the answer appears to be no. Cannot put the stairs back in, probably because of those columns. Well, I guess let's just proceed. In theory, the stonework on the stairs supports that. It just doesn't look great. No, I guess this doesn't look great either. That's okay. I think it'll be fine in the end, but... Okay, and then what I really want to do... is close this off, basically. And put walls here, starting with there. And then, walls there. Now, I do like the windows facing south, because that's where the sun is always going to be, typically. So it's going to add the most light during the day. Should I put an arrow slit one there? No. This could be a security checkpoint kind of place, so I don't necessarily want the ability for attackers to take this tower and then shoot into the keep. Although I think it might look nice to put a regular window here. I wish I had structural integrity view. Okay, so you see what I've done here, as I've got this column for support there. And what I'd like to do is basically just continue that. And it is a little dicey, but it's better than being out on that arch thing. So I'm going to put these two pillars here, and I'm going to put number 5 there. I am so nervous about this tower right now. These, like, pillars and stuff are not necessarily the most secure things in the world. But I do need to get that over to there. What if I kind of left it like a half tower on the very top level. Because I'm definitely going to want arrow slits and then machicolations at the top. And the question is whether I do it here or whether I can go up one more. Gosh, I wish I knew. Because that, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I know that I can do it. It's just I'm chicken. I am so scared that this is gonna collapse. I guess let's just experiment. You only live once. Here we go. So I guess the ideal, let me just test this out on, at least on this end. Okay. So this is, and then the real test. Oops, let me do this consistently. It doesn't matter. The real test is whether I can go up one more and then put those machicolations at the top. That is the real test. I've been kind of avoiding this moment. I'm going to need to extend this out first. And I'm definitely okay maybe stopping with the stone on this level and then, except, you know, it's the round part of the tower that needs supported, right? I don't know. Maybe I can do a lot more with wood, I guess, is the main point I'm trying to make. Okay, I need planks now. I'm so nervous. I've had collapses. Collapses can be bad. If I do get a collapse, I want to limit the damage as much as possible, which is why I'm experimenting with just one corner right now. I'm just gonna make, oh, I do have a crafting table. Okay, so that should just continue to produce planks. Now while that's going, let's finish what we're doing here. This is going to be cool if I can pull it off. So I'm going to stop, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop using stone stairs and switch exclusively to wooden stuff at this point for the most part. Should I try maybe one of these? I could do that. I've done that before in other places. I need more planks still. I'm surprised I'm not taking damage on those. Okay, so that should get some planks continuing to be made there, and in the meantime, let's go back up. Okay. Yeah, I really can't do that. Could put one here. Okay, that worked. That actually, this whole platform works pretty well. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Okay. So, back to, you know, destroying this tower. People are going to say I'm crazy for even messing with this. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm so freaking nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I've got like 16 blocks in creative before. This is 6. It's just, you know, you get a feeling sometimes. Like I feel like I've worked on something very similar height to this and it's collapsed before. And it's so much work that gets lost. Alright, I guess I'll put that one in. And then I guess I will... I mean, I kind of want to put that on. Even though I might not even use it, really. Because this might be... What I really want is... Yeah, I'll use it for sure. Because it's going to be the arrow slit row. Or should this be the arrow slit row? I don't know, this feels like a pretty good height. Before I go any farther, let me run downstairs and take a look at how tall that looks. That is officially 5. And I wanted 6, but maybe I should just settle for 5. Because it looks like I'm going to be able to get 5 pretty stable. On the other hand, I kind of like the idea of pushing the boundary a little bit. I just get nervous. I don't know. Let me pull up a diagram of a castle. You know, a lot of castles that I'm seeing, I don't, let me show you what I'm looking at here. I just did Crusader Castle, and a lot of these are pretty modest, really. Like, this is the kind of tower that I'm constructing. I think I should call it, although that's pretty cool. This is the type of tower that I'm constructing, so, Legos. I'm trying to, like, do a superimpose blocks onto these structures. It's really hard to say. I don't know. This would be hard to build. Yeah, I guess guess I guess I should call it. I'm gonna call it. As cool as it. I'll play around with these smaller towers, but this one I'm not gonna mess around with. So I'm gonna call that the max height for this tower. Okay? And I think that's the right decision, and I will parallel that decision on the other side. These towers, by the way, are going to feel taller because they're at a higher starting elevation. So even if I made that 5, it would come up to about there, and it's going to feel taller than this one, which that's the maximum height right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these guys, and I'm going to put the arrow slit ones in. And the arrow slits at this point are almost more for light and for appearance than they are for functionality, because the truth is that when you're up this high, you'd much rather shoot from the top of the tower anyway than through this arrow slit. I mean, there's a range of people you could hit through the arrow slit, but not nearly as effectively as from the top. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this one. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here. Could just do battlements. I guess I should probably put this guy here. Okay. Now, here's the last part that's going to make me real nervous, and it's these matriculations, and these round matriculations to boot. So it's going to be real difficult. Really difficult to get these to fit. So I was playing around with that earlier, and just trust me on that one. Okay. So we've got our platform here. Okay, let's try a matriculation. 5. Round matriculation. Okay, how am I going to do this? If I fall there, I die. I think what I probably need to do is do scaffolding from the outside. So I think the best bet maybe is to... Can I just do one like something like this? I guess not. I might have to delete this. Could just do that. And then I could do... Can I squeeze this in here? Apparently. Okay. So there's my scaffolding. I guess I'll have to go around. Oh, crap. Okay. I'll have to climb in from the tower. And then come up here. Okay, let's try this. I'm so nervous. Okay. Really, it goes right here. Maybe I might need to get farther at a different angle. Oh, that was close. That's close. Can I get it to lock into the right place even? What if I do a 1... Oof, that almost killed me. Okay. And we'll do a plank if I can. Yeah, right there. Come on. You know you want to, game. Come on. Alright. If I did that. I did this. Okay. And can I do this? Yes. Come on, I know you're gonna work for me. Come on, baby. Whoa. Alright, not quite sure why that's not working for scaffold, but maybe this will be good enough. For fuck's sake, okay. This is so annoying to place. If I get this, I'm going to be so happy, though. This tower is going to look so bomb. Oh, man. I've got it about as controlled out as I possibly can. See, that's where it would be on the other side. What if I did this? Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm so worried that I'm going to die, though. Not that it really matters, honestly. Okay, is that... No, that's not quite right. Oh, man, this is so difficult to place. Is there any way I can get it from here? Ooh, I almost ran off the edge there. I don't want to do scaffolding that involves attaching it to this very structurally, you know, on the brink tower. What about if I just got up in here? This is probably the most exciting part of this castle build. Okay, there we go. Again, if I fall, I will probably die. And my neighbor will then get to see the lovely spikes of doom. Okay, come on. These are so flippin' difficult to place. Okay, actually, here's something. Did that go? I think I was just using a little instinct. Oh, no, not quite. But that's floating. We're close. Kind of want to be careful doing that kind of thing, because if I did the wrong maneuver there, I could easily, well, disaster could ensue. Okay, what if I just did it from here? That looks promising. Oh, baby, there it is. Okay. And we're rubber banding like crazy. Okay, so I think if I get one of them in, the other one should follow. Okay, here's the real test of structural integrity. If this goes, which there it goes. I think think this is good. Boy, this thing takes forever to hammer in. Not sure why. Okay, we now have a complete matriculation on this tower. And let's do the other side. Now, theoretically, well, I'll just repeat what I did there. I just came down to the level that I actually wanted it to attach to, stepped one away, and bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Okay. By the way, clearly a very effective place to attack from. These, I mean, this is what it was for, these little holes. Plus, it just looks really cool. Fortunately, they make the holes in a way that doesn't really allow for you to fall through them. So you can just walk along it like it's normal floor, except for you could absolutely shoot through it. Okay, that one's in. That is excellent. Okay, we basically have a structurally sound Barbican tower. Let's see. Oh, how am I out of ammo? Oh, it just wasn't loaded yet. Okay. See, that definitely shot and hit the ground. So I will put some, you know, AI defenders up here. And they'll... Ooh, man. Whew. Yeah, I mean, that one almost felt like I was going to fall through there. I mean, you could, in theory, like in real life you would, but... you know, you wouldn't stand there in real life either, so... But the AI defender should be able to get a lot of people from here. Okay, so we will finish this tower on this episode, but I want to go see how it looks. That's not good. What if I got rid of that? Don't really need that. I could just put one of these here. Or here. Yeah, that'll work. And then that way, if you wanna go over here, no problem. You can come down here if you want. Oop. But that allows that. Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, that took a really long time, but it's kind of exciting to have our first tower almost complete. I mean, it looks really nice even from this angle. Oh, baby, look at that tower. That is nice. That is nice. Let me make sure we're still streaming. Good, okay. Can you even see the arrow slits on that second to highest row? No, you really can't. Those are covered. And there's something popping out there too. That's the number 8 that I just put in. I gotta get rid of that. That looks really good. And that one's gonna look just as good. Yeah, I'm glad I stopped there. It doesn't need to be higher than that, for sure. That is beautiful, though. I wonder if that damages the stone. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, so if I do this, and then these little guys will go up quite a bit higher. You know, 8. Yep, I like that. Okay, we're in good shape. So let's go ahead and do our best to finish this tower. I should check for damage on the crossbow. I don't think that damages it, but I don't want to do something stupid. The other thing that I'm like trying to make a decision about here, yeah, let's get rid of this, is whether I should, you know what I could do? Just do this, right? Can I do that? Or is that going to pop out? That might pop out. Yeah, it looks like it's going to pop out. I'm just going to leave that. If you want to hop off, you hop off on that side. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. And, you know, you're going to think I'm stupid. And I am. I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to replace the arrow slit wall with a non-arrow slit wall. It's just a little thing, and I probably could live with it, but it is unnecessary, and it looks weird, and we're just going to get rid of it. Boy, these take forever. What I could do, I'm going to leave that side up for now. I could put an arrow slit wall here. Would that make sense? So I've got one down there. Yeah, that would make some sense. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm just going to do one corner at a time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and place number 7 right there. I'm getting a little bit of issue there. Okay. And then I'm going to flip these two around on the other side too, but first I'm going to put a number 9 up. Okay, and then we're going to put this number 9 here as well. Right there. Okay, that's a done deal there. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to need that. Oh, man. I have an idea. Okay. I'm going to need this. If I'm going to switch these out to arrow slit ones, I have to put this back. That's okay. I have an idea. Yeah, we'll have to deal with that issue. Okay, so then that one is... Oh, is that just on the one side? Oh, it's not. I haven't replaced it yet. Ooh, I can't do that yet. I have to... First I have to get rid... I don't want these to collapse, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these first. Is that working at all? There we go. And we're out of food. And we only have some roots and herbs in our inventory. So I need to go get food. So let's do that. Okay, how about I just grab another stack of bread? I probably want to start doing more to harvest grain. I love my walls. My walls are great. Okay, oops. And I'll just have 3 breads real quick. Okay. I don't understand why it takes so long to deconstruct this. Okay. Ow. Let's see if I can leave that wood thing up. Well, I don't want to be silly. Okay. So, moral of the story, matriculations work well with arrow slit walls that are not curved, but they do not work well with curved tower walls. Okay, number 7. By the way, I wanted to check whether there was damage to this from the crossbow, and it does not appear to be the case. Okay. Well into the evening now. This took a whole day, but that's a good day's work, let me tell you. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to have to fix this, and I think the easiest way to do that, honestly, is just do this. And then simply... So that's, you know, ever so minutely less efficient in terms of, like, running up the stairs, you know? But it will clearly fix the problem. Yeah. And then I could put a wall walk or something along here. And that's pretty good, actually. I like that. And then I can do... I don't want to get too distracted. I definitely want to put my matriculations back. But that works there. And then I can do... number 8. Right. Oh, wait. Actually, I can just do a number 4. Because it's far enough away, I think. Is that going to work? Yeah. No. No, that's too much. Okay. Can't do number 4. So we're going to have to do number 8 or something once I put a pillar or 2 here. But I'll get to that later. We'll do that later. Okay, let's finish this. So we go to number 9 here. Okay, and then we put them in. I should put the floor back in and the matriculations. So the floor was this one, number 9 there. Okay, and that's in, and then we put the matriculations back. Number 5, and this is the slightly tricky part, but I think I've got the system down. I wouldn't have done this if I thought I couldn't repeat the steps. Alright. Right there is one, and can I just stick the other one in as well? Yes. Oh. Right there. Okay. Okay, that one's back. Again, these large round matriculations do take a while to hammer back in. He has not built his claim block back. I wonder if that was, well, it for sure was him. He was the only other player online at the time. Oops, that's a screenshot. You push F3 to bring that menu up, by the way. So I'm the only one online right now. Then again, it's almost midnight and I've been playing for 3 hours. Not including my time earlier today. And done. Okay, so that is that. Now, there remains a little question in terms of this side, and it's not quite as vital that I certainly don't need matriculations up here. I do think I want walls, at least, and battlements. So I'm going to go ahead and try to avoid the arrow slit window on that corner. Okay, that's really promising that I'm getting these walls in without any problem. Again, you should be able to do this, like, I have tested this on Creative Worlds, and it seems to work fine, but then, you know, until it doesn't, you know what I mean? Okay, so there's plenty of room to walk around here. And let's yeah, this is gonna be a little trickier now, but that's nicely constructed. So we're basically 3/4 of the way, and I just need something here. So probably a pillar on this level because it's like the outside wall. Oh, I hate to put something there though. What if I did this guy? Is this gonna collapse the whole thing on me? What if I did something crazy like this? Like that. I mean, I can try it. What I'm trying to do is, I guess, distribute the load in a way that doesn't cause a structural collapse, but still, yeah, there's one there. Still gets me what I want in terms of egress. I want this to be open so I can just walk right through there. And that will do the trick. I just worry about the structural integrity. Is there something under there? There is not. It's okay. So let's put that there for sure. Is there anything next to that? Oh, wait. That should be here. Okay. And why not? I'll put that one in just for good measure. Okay, I really do like this area. Don't forget I have a dungeon under here too, or if I don't even know if you want to call it a dungeon, but I have this, whatever this is. I really like some of this archwork here. That looks nice. That kind of looks cool too, actually. Okay, and then this will be supported underneath. And I think these kind of count the same as a pillar in terms of structural integrity. So theoretically that will support that. And then what I need is, I need to do a pillar here for sure. And then probably a pillar where this brazier is. I wonder if real towers had this many pillars. I might just be a little paranoid. Okay. And then I probably want to put another window or just a wall. Let's just do a wall. Okay. Okay, so that is that. And then now I can do my... I'll do number 7 here. If it will let me. I might not be able to. That's what I want there. Okay. So there's a little gap you could walk across there, but this it won't interfere with the stairs. How does that look from this side, by the way? It looks okay. Alright. And that looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. I think. Yeah. And then obviously I'll put a couple floors here. And I need more planks. Okay, we're so close to being done with this tower. And I promise I will end the episode when we finish this tower, so I'm just very excited about it. Grab those. Okay. Sunlight is fleeting there. Okay. I like that. I like that. It's in there. Okay, and we are so close. Let's just... I guess what I should do here... Let's do a generic window here. And let's do a wall here, and then a arrow slit window here, because that's literally facing the drawbridge. Okay, now if these hold, and I think they will, then we're really, really close to being done with the tower. I do need some matriculations along the outside walls now. And then I need some floors as well. Okay, the floors are in. Now, can we do some matriculations? It'd be so depressing if this collapsed now. But I feel cautiously optimistic. I don't even know if I want this one here, but I guess for looks, I probably do. And then what I really should do to cap this off is number 9 again, but then can I squeeze? If I'm really pushing this edge here. I want the corner. What if I went down there and did it? Yeah, that should work. That one. Maybe I don't want that, although it looks really cool. I could do a second corner and just kind of cap it off. Like that. Actually, I think that'll work great. Yeah, I really like how that wraps around. Okay. I guess I should probably do something similar over here, although the argument could be made I really don't need to. Yeah, I really don't need to, so let's do battlements on this side and kind of make it a little asymmetrical. So I'm going to do this. Ooh, I didn't realize I had the corner one. And then I guess the clean thing to do would be going back to the number 9 on this and doing a corner here to connect it. And come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Is that it? Yes, okay. Well, that actually gives a little access to the wall on below, which is kind of cool. Okay, and then I can just do this number 9 a few times. It's funny how the matriculations and the battlements ended up both being number 9 in their respective hotkey menu. Yeah, I have to put that in. I mean, the other option would be I could manually put pillars along the backside without these things, but they just kind of look nice. So let's see how that looks. So I believe we may be done with the tower, but let's tell you what, I'm going to do one little fancy thing and put a 7 here. Can I do that? This game is so weird about number 7s. Why can't I do that? Alright, well, I'll do number 8 then. Can I do number 8? Number 8 works, okay. Yeah, so this is a pretty good tower. Now I am going to put the brazier up here that I took from earlier. I need to go to menu number 1 and place this, and I'll place it here, I guess. Do I have another one? I think I probably don't. I think that's a... Oh, there it goes. How about that? I had 2. Okay, and for some reason now it thinks my character is lit up, so whatever. Could be a bug. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh, we got our sandstone regenerated. That's nice. Alright, I want to see how this looks from behind the walls. Make sure it looks okay. And I think so. I really like what I did on this 3rd floor. Yeah, that looks okay. I guess maybe I should just do the matriculations the whole way around. Because it does look a little awkward, although it looks kind of cool from this angle. But from this angle out here, which is where most people are going to be looking at it from, I guess it looks fine. Maybe I should just make it symmetrical. I could have this on the back, but I can make it symmetrical with matriculations out to the corner. Let me take a look at it from down here. Ooh, it looks so good. It looks really good from here. I probably need to, in the future, make that extra one extra back, because that looks a little truncated there. Wouldn't be hard to expand it either, but that looks really good. Yeah, and those arrow slits work a lot better there too. Yeah, that castle looks really... That's one bitch-ass castle, I have to say. And that helps protect that entry ramp, so I'm very, very pleased. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming now. I feel like we did a lot today, and I'm gonna keep working on some just mundane stuff. But we'll pick it back up here tomorrow. We'll do some work tomorrow. I might try to get this kind of put together. I gotta harvest those berries as well. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Medieval Engineers.